Uniswap value equivalent to 201.99 rands a coin. The present cost range 193.93 207.73. The earlier day close 205.45. The change was 346, 168%. Reverse rate ZAR to Uni. Uniswap cost expectation for August 2024. Initially cost at 230 rands. Excessive cost 230, while low cost 180. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 209. Uniswap cost figure toward the month's end 194. Change for August 15.7%. Uniswap figure for September 2024. Initially cost at 194 rands. Excessive cost 241, while low cost 194. The found the middle value of cost 214. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 225. Change for September 16%. Uniswap cost expectation for October 2024. To start with cost at 225 rands. Exorbitant cost 279, while low cost 225. The found the middle value of cost 248. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 261. Change for October 16%. Uniswap estimate for November 2024. To start with cost at 261 rands. Excessive cost 261, while low cost 223. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 246. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 240. Change for November 8%. Uniswap cost expectation for December 2024. At the outset cost at 240 rands. Excessive cost 262, while low cost 228. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 244. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 245. Change for December 21%. Uniswap estimate for January 2025. First and foremost cost at 245 rands. Exorbitant cost 266, while low cost 232. The found the middle value of cost 248. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 249. Change for January 16%. Uniswap cost expectation for February 2025. First and foremost cost at 249 rands. Exorbitant cost 309, while low cost 249. The found the middle value of cost 274. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 289. Change for February 1%. Uniswap estimate for Walk 2025. Before all else cost at 289 rands. Excessive cost 309, while low cost 269. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 289. Uniswap cost figure toward the month's end 289. Change for spring 0%. Uniswap cost expectation for April 2025. Before all else cost at 289 rands. Excessive cost 307, while low cost 267. The found the middle value of cost 288. Uniswap cost gauge toward the month's end 287. Change for April's 7%. Uniswap gauge for May 2025. To start with cost at 287 rands. Exorbitant cost 287, while low cost 247. The found the middle value of cost 272. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 266. Change for May 3%. Uniswap cost expectation for June 2025. To start with cost at 266 rands. Exorbitant cost 266, while low cost 224. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 249. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 241. Change for June 4%. Uniswap conjecture for July 2025. At the outset cost at 241 rands. Excessive cost 269, while low cost 233. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 249. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 251. Change for July 1%. Uniswap cost expectation for August 2025. At the outset cost at 251 rands. Exorbitant cost 311, while low cost 251. The found the middle value of cost 276. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 291. Change for August 9%. Uniswap estimate for September 2025. First and foremost cost at 291 rands. Exorbitant cost 291, while low cost 236. The found the middle value of cost 268. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 254. Change for September 12, 7%. Uniswap cost expectation for October 2025. First and foremost cost at 254 rands. Excessive cost 276, while low cost 240. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 257. Uniswap cost figure toward the month's end 258. Change for October 16%. Uniswap figure for November 2025. Before all else cost at 258 rands. Excessive cost 301, while low cost 258. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 275. Uniswap cost figure toward the month's end 281. Change for November 89%. Uniswap cost expectation for December 2025. Before all else cost at 281 rands. Excessive cost 336, while low cost 281. Found the middle value of cost 303. Uniswap cost gauge toward the month's end 314. Change for December 11.7%. Uniswap conjecture for January 2026. Before all else cost at 314 rands. Excessive cost 341, while low cost 297. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 318. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 319. Change for January 16%. Uniswap cost expectation for February 2026. In the first place, cost at 319 rands. Exorbitant cost 396, while low cost 319. Found the middle value of cost 351. Uniswap cost gauge toward the month's end 370. Change for February 16%. Uniswap gauge for Walk 2026. In the first place, cost at 370 rands. Exorbitant cost 370, while low cost 315. Found the middle value of cost 349. Uniswap cost figure toward the month's end 339. Change for spring 84%. Uniswap cost expectation for April 2026. Initially cost at 339 rands. Excessive cost 368, while low cost 320. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 343. Uniswap cost figure toward the month's end 344. Change for April 15%. Uniswap figure for May 2026. At the outset cost at 344 rands. Excessive cost 375, while low cost 326. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 349. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 350. Change for May 17%. Uniswap cost expectation for June 2026. In the first place, cost at 350 rands. Exorbitant cost 373, while low cost 325. Found the middle value of cost 349. Uniswap cost gauge toward the month's end 349. Change for June saw 3%. Uniswap gauge for July 2026. In the first